Welcome back everyone to the Can You Beat Me channel, the only channel on YouTube that's dedicated to giving you racing game challenges, arcade racing game challenges, sim racing game challenges and any racing game challenges out there. If you are new here, do us a favour and smash that subscribe button for us, and come and join in with the Can You Beat Me party, and tell me in your comments what is your favourite racing game. Now we jump straight into Assetto Corsa Competizione, and now we thought we'd jump in some online lobbies just to show you guys how it plays, even though most of you already know. But straight into turn 1, this guy on the right smashes me straight into a barrier. 10 minutes of qualifying down the drain, just reset it. So we'll jump in a new lobby and let's actually go qualifying for our main race. So here we go, jumping down turn 1, hopefully smashing on the throttle pedal as you should be doing. This is not our favourite track on the game either. I'd say this is probably one of the worst I can do on, because I don't know, I'm just not used to it really. I'm still getting used to the game. Some of my times are slow, or slow compared to some people. I think I'm doing like average at the moment. There's some tracks where I'm like a second or two off top pace, and then there's some tracks where I'm just like 5, 6, 7 seconds off, and it's just not good. Mount Panama, for some reason, Mount Panama, people are doing 201s and I'm still on like the 207s. I think our best is a 206.9, and yeah, for whatever reason, doesn't matter what I do, I can only get that. So we're on Zolder, we're coming around now, almost spinning it out. We are trying in the Nissan, the GTR. Normally we play with a McLaren 720, but we spent about 2 hours in this car, so we thought we'd give it a go and see how we actually do. Obviously practice makes perfect, and our qualifying time for the race is a 1:32.5, which is my best qualifying session on this. I've used to do 1:34s, so I don't know where I got 1:32 on, but I was well happy. So 1:32 is currently my fastest lap. So on this time now, we just decide to stick straight to the left corner, no messing about, make sure we don't get punted. This guy gets taken out, he's shafted into next week, so we're okay, stay away from him. And then you see this guy, and in the radar, boom, smashes into us, tries to shaft us off a track. So I'm like, super fantastic, watch out for this guy, he's going to be a dirty guy, although it could have simply been he was going too fast in the corner. So here we go, down the straight. The braking point on this is one of my worst, because you got straight away, you got the tight little chicane. Lucky for me, the guy behind actually backed out of it. 9 times out of 10 they won't back out, but he obviously realised he ain't going through unless he's smashing into me and taking himself out, so I'm glad that he actually stopped. Right, you're now at the side of my screen. I thought, hang on, why is this guy turning right? When we're going left, he's shafted in the next week too. I think he actually just spins off by himself. So all I'm concentrating now on is the guy in front of me. He's the one who smashed into me. Let's see what he does in front. And so we take this turn in, but position number 2 goes really wide round there. So I'm thinking he must be on the limit. So he's not good under pressure. So I'm thinking, right, we'll check an eye on him now to see where he's going. See how he does. Fake dive down the outside. We're checking out position 2. He sees he's going wide, and all of a sudden P3, boom, spins out of control, and I look behind and P5 does exactly the same thing. So I'm well happy now. We're straight up into 3rd place. You know, this guy's not good under pressure because he keeps going wide on his corners, and we got a 5-second head start, or the gap between 4th place and 5th place. So I'm like, right, let's just concentrate now on 3rd place, making sure we don't make no mistakes and capitalise on anything the position number 2 spot, podium, 2nd place, the rival is actually doing, whichever you want to say. And let's just keep on it and keep on him, and here we go, but not make some mistakes. Like on here now, I'm in high gear and I'm thinking, oh my god, I've missed this corner. And I take it, well, I say I take it wide, I take it more on the inside, but I didn't realise that on that corner there, the chicane, you don't have to have all 4 wheels on the right hand side. You can have 2 going under the sausage curbs. And I was like, okay, I'll try that again for the next time and see where we can go. So we know someone's been punted off now, or shafted, or sent to the shadow realm, or whichever one you want to use, into next week. So here we go. First place is a 130. Mine again is a 132.6. So we start doing basically what my qualifying is. That seems to be my fastest time going. First place is just heading straight into next week. He's off. He's on his holidays. He's already packed his bags and gone. There's no way we can do a 6.7 second catch up. I mean, we can't even catch up to second place at the moment. So we start trying to take some more risks. Braking a little bit later in certain corners. Only by just. Like here, normally I brake a little bit earlier than that. We can fly around. So I'm like, okay, this car we can brake a little bit later than the McLaren. So back to the famous chicane where everyone always messes it up. So I thought, okay, how wide did I go that time? We'll take it more on the left, and it was fine. Nothing popped up, no warnings, no nothing. So I'm guessing that's where I gained some time. That's where I'm guessing everyone goes. My consistency up in the top right says everything's perfect, so I'm guessing that's the actual line to take. Normally I would always go right, so that's our new line. So if you are watching and you're not sure on that, take that line. Hopefully our heart rate gain a while. If you see, we like gained like 0.5, although I think we're about to lose that now. Nope, let's do the next lap. So there we go, almost a second faster, and there we go, a 1:31.7. That's our fastest lap ever at Zolder. So I'm kind of feeling a little bit more confident now. I'm thinking, okay, why was I doing 1:34s before and now I just done a 1:31? So we see again, second place goes right wide, and I'm thinking, here we go now, here we go, up on the straight. We've gained what, almost a second on him. So let's see what he does now. Put a bit of pressure on, as we said, brake a little bit later now because we know, and just stick with him. Hopefully he's going to make more mistakes and we can capitalize on it. Straight down here again. I try to cut a little bit more, as we see that time. More of the right side of the car is further to the sausage curves than anything else. I think it gave me a little red up to see I was off, but it didn't. It seemed to be fine for the actual lap. It's not in red or anything up on the times, although I'm not sure if it does actually do that on the times. But whether it's out of bounds or not, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing so, being as though it's in the red. See where we go now. We're trying to catch him off. You see him then, he goes to the right, just like P3 did on one of the previous laps. So I'm like, okay, this guy isn't handling the pressure. He's probably like me, loves to chase, hates being chased. So straight away now we're like almost a 10th up. You think we can just keep putting pressure on him now. There's 10 minutes for the race. 4th place is like 11 seconds behind. So let's just keep it nice and easy, no mistakes. Let the race come to us. I think that's the problem with some people, is let the race come to you instead of going after it. How many times I've been playing this game and everyone jumping in the Porsche and they're just pushing and pushing, and all of a sudden, because the Porsche is hard at the handle, even the Porsche is hard at the I forgot to say it. Even though the Porsche is harder to handle, they seem to be just coming off all the time and going wide. It's like, if you can't handle the Porsche, get out of the Porsche. Loads of times I see it. You can't handle the Porsche, get out of the Porsche. So we are back now within like a second, catching this guy. I'm thinking, okay, we were 2 seconds just now, let's just keep it on, keep it on. Hopefully soon we'll do him. Hopefully I'll make a mistake or whatever. Here we go. So I know I'm half a second up in my fastest lap. So now we smash the 1:31.257, which is, as you see, my personal best ever. So you think in the space of what, I'd say a few weeks, I've gone from 1:34s,
10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left. Okay Daniel, keep doing what you're doing, this is spot on.
1:31, and I think the fastest lap on here for this race alone was 1:30 something, so like I'm a second off, whereas before I'd be 3 or 4 seconds off, not more. Second place here, as you see, cuts the curb straight away. So obviously the traction's down, we're going to try and catch him and catch him and catch him. So here we go, obviously brakes a bit earlier. Right up his ass now. Thinking yes. These last couple of corners really always seems to make his mistakes.
126. They're slower than us through the second chicane.
From the previous laps, from P2 and from P3. So here we go, let's have a see.
0.32 off the pace.
Takes it nice and tight. Thinking, okay, can we get up now? This is our closest thing. Just stay right behind him. Don't worry about anything. Watch the brakes. Make sure he doesn't try to brake check us. Keep a slight distance, but enough to catch up.
Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel.
So here we go down the straight. Happy days. Here we go. I thought we were going to
so far. P3.
I think to him, I'm going to dive down the inside. So he makes a mistake, goes deeper. He does. So I'm like, yes, here we go, here we go. Is he going to brake check us? No, he goes wide. And here we are, nice and easy now. Foot on the gas. Boom, second place is ours.
Clear left.
So how long do we keep it? That is the thing. As I said for the video, I like to be chasing, not being chased. So now all the pressure now is on me. And as you see from the first corner here, oh my, it takes it too early, and bumping over the side, bumping over the sausage curbs, and straight away I'm like, god damn, here we go, and then straight down here, out brakes myself again, completely messes it up. So with him being fine and perfectly fine for what's that, 6 laps, as soon as I get in front, it just hits me. I just almost give under pressure really. So if you ever see me on there, you know, just stay behind me, I'll make a mistake. But I'm like, right, okay, come on now, snap out of it, stop being a douche. You can do this. This is the best race so far that you're doing. You're up to second place. You probably ain't gonna catch first. So let's just keep second place to ourselves. Give this guy no chances whatsoever. So we thought we'd try third Avenger now. Smash round third. That's okay. Still at an hour time. Just trying to keep our lines nice and tight. Not trying to mess up. Not trying to go wide. Not trying to hit the dirt. Not trying to lose any tenths whatsoever. Although I think I do get a bit more cautious and I brake a little bit longer and a little bit earlier. So we're just checking up on him. We know he's 0.6 behind us. Here we go, let's take this corner better this time. Nope, again. Oh, completely over it. Although I have seen people take the curve like that and get faster laps, so maybe that is the way. So here we are. Try and get our composure back. See how we do. Right, that was
the gap behind is now 1.3.
Let's see how we're going to go now. All our consistencies in the green. Looking pretty decent, obviously apart from that sausage curb bump on the old chicane. Made us lose a bit of time, but we seem to be sticking in our 131s, which I was well happy about. You know, anything above now at 132 or 132.5 would be disappointing for me now. And straight away, actually our last corner, boom. pressure's on again. Although I don't see him in the mirror, but I think that's to do with my settings of how far in the mirror people can be. So I thought, oh my god, he's spun out here, so I take it a little bit easier, and then obviously he just pops up in the mirror and I'm like, oh shit, he's still there. I thought he might have gone. So now I'm like, okay, let's just carry on, but straight again. See more pressure though. Within what's that? 2 laps of being in front, I made 3 mistakes. So he's catching.
Okay, Daniel, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Way earlier this time, way earlier than needed, just to make it through, just to give you a little bit of confidence.
For a podium.
To make it around the track. We know we got less than 5 minutes left. So let's see how we do now. Straight round there on the run. Right, that seems to be better lines this time. Well, anything was a better line really than the last two.
Lopez in front is now 15 seconds.
Coming up to the last S's. Right, to the last S's. The old tight one. I never know how to take this corner in second or first. I've seen some people taking it in second. I've seen some people taking it in first. So I'm always decided on that corner whether to go in a bit deeper, turn on first, or just stay right. Same with this one. I never know whether to do this one second or first. So we tried second that time. And he seems to be catching us, so we're like, okay, we won't bother with that anymore. We'll try and do it again. I went 32.7, so I'm kind of disappointed, obviously, because we're going back to our old times we started getting, and obviously we want to try and improve and keep our 131s, which obviously means we're keeping a steady progress and not slightly going backwards. So that's why we have the consistency up in the right hand corner, so I can see how I'm actually doing, and I know on the left hand side with my lap times, as long as it's not like a second or so, I'm still in the 131s. Takes that corner a little bit less this time, and he's caught right up now from almost 1.5 seconds to literally 0.4, and again, boom, lose it. Get out a second warning of the day. Although it did give us a bit of a gap, a bit of a breathing room, I'd say. But still, it's mistakes we shouldn't be doing. Do you know what I mean? It's not done on purpose. It's, I don't know, it's just, I think it's getting more used to the sim racing style of racing, because we are used to the arcade style where you just bomb around, slam the brakes on, hit the turn, bam bam bam, there we go, job done, that's your lap. Whereas obviously you all know that sim racing is more strategic, I think.
That lap was at 131.69 P2.
That's why when you watch the normal races or the pros, the esports, there's this massive trains and people only really overtake on the start or so close behind. The simplest mistake of hitting the grass for less than a second can lose you your spot. So I think we're still getting used to all that at the moment. But we're getting there slowly. So I'd say
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Mistake we did at the chicane. We did cut that corner really and get our warning. We see 99% of the lap is fine. So it's just that one little spot that comes in. So this time we tried in first, and I think, oh, that was even worse. So I think it was easier to do that one in second. Although he's gained that 1.5 seconds up now, he's only a second and 1 behind. So we've gained half a second on me somewhere. And I'll have to go back and watch these properly just to see where my little improvements are. And hopefully in these videos this is what you see. The lead on the final lap now with a 1 minute 30. So I'm still 1.1 second off the fastest time, so I need to find time somewhere. That could do with a setup. I'm not quite sure. We had the default setup.
Last lap, looking good for a podium.
So many laps of fuel. And so this is it. So this is our last lap. All we're thinking now is, oh my god, let's stay in front. He's gone from 1.1 to 0.5 seconds in the space of what, 3-4 corners. and now he is right at me, and I'm thinking, oh my god, he's going to come round here now and he's going to shaft me into next week, which he almost does. But it puts him wide, so I'm like, yes, a little bit of breathing room, we've got half a track left, let's keep the consistency perfect, let's keep everything going, break nice and early. I'm thinking he's going to come on the inside, and looks again that he backed out because he was going to plough into us, so I'm happy with that. Although again, we do have the old red mark on the old consistency. So no, last lap, let's get this properly, let's go. There's only a couple of corners to go, and I'm thinking, yes, this will be our best result. This will probably be our best race so far. Normally I would say I'm stuck in the back. If there's 10 people on track, I'm probably 7th and 8th. So I was well happy with second. Yes, all the stuff happened at the beginning. Like, we qualified in a better position. Position is key on everything in qualifying for this field ACC, and all I'm thinking is, yes, make it to the end. We've got enough time. We've done it. We actually got second place. I think a massive jump. I'm like, oh yes, we actually done it. Come on, do you see how excited I am? That is my first second place in a lobby. Obviously, I don't know what everyone was like, the rest of everyone, but we were happy with that. We're happy with second place. It ended up being just 10 people left. I'm not sure it was at the start, but I think it was way more than that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. We gave a great race shout out to Korak in the old chat, and yeah, it was one of the fun ones. Obviously the beginning of this video was a bit crap. You know, so yeah, check us out. Hope you have a good time, and we'll see you in the next video.